All right. Are you still can hear me properly?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear, Cam.
Brilliant. Okay. Thanks, Carl. So, obviously, Carl and Cam, we are going to discuss about the use case.
Yeah.
Um, we've done two, three sessions already, and where we covered the basics about what is use case,
Hmm.
um, what is business, what is B2B, what is B2C, kind of high level how the business normally start looking into the requirements, so that we can get to somewhere where we can get to a good place to ready for our documentation. Okay.
Yeah.
And just to be sure, Carl, the reason we are doing it because this will help you during your interviews and you will become more confident. So
Yeah.
I think this is for everybody who's going for interview prep and they want to switch their career into Salesforce.
Hmm.
These kind of use cases helpful for your CV. And number one, you will get the basic idea of requirement. You will get the
Yeah.
basic idea of your demo. You will get
Hmm.
basic idea of what you created and how to present back that to either the stakeholders or the business.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's why we are doing all this exercise, right? So I'm going to touch base number one, Excel, because Excel is our buddy for
Mm.
everything. So any BA, administrator or operations or any area, even the salespeople,
Yeah.
Excel, Microsoft Excel or Google Sheet is your buddy.
It's your best friend, basically, come
It,
to what you're trying to say.
definitely, man, definitely. And then obviously free tool draw.io.
Yeah.
It's actually very handy application where you create a process mapping.
Yeah.
And this is the reason I'm already ready with the Salesforce Trailhead, where we
Mm.
learn process mapping for business analysts. Okay,
Yeah.
these three topics is the key for you. Obviously, we're still going a high level because our motive is to complete our use case, right?
Yeah.
And our use case is actually based on event management company. I
Yeah.
don't know, there are world so many event management companies who organize the events. Okay,
Yeah.
but what we will do, we
Yeah.
will highlight some of the event management areas. What exactly are we looking for to create my
Mm.
demo or a process flow?
Yeah.
Okay, so before I hit on Excel sheet, think about it. We both know the business little bit,
Yeah.
right? Either you or me. I'm the Salesforce or you are the Salesforce. Tell me.
You are
let
the Salesforce.
let me be the Salesforce and
Yeah.
you are a event management company.
Okay.
Okay, but maybe I will, because I'm helping and I will be on both places, but
Yeah.
let's try to be actors.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so now let's start here. So we're going to start a start circle.
Yeah.
Obviously I'm not going to discuss these flow because there are standards basically, because this is
Mm.
a start and this is for the decision and this is for to create the process basically. That's why you have different boxes in here, right?
Hmm.
Now we will cover in a separate lesson about what the purpose of all of these different um, diagrams they have provided on the left
Hmm.
hand side in draw.io.
Yeah.
But I normally use two of them a lot, which are rectangular and this one. Okay.
Okay.
So first thing, think about it. I'm a business. What
Mm.
business need? In what is the business first goal? I'm an event management company. I want to track a
Yeah.
new client, number
Mm.
one, which means straight away I'm gonna hit sales, correct?
Yep.
Because sales is the only team who can bring the clients in, or they can receive the calls, and salespeople will take the call and they will start looking into
Mm.
things. Okay. So for me, I need to keep the data somewhere in Salesforce. Okay. So I'm going to write a lead here, but I would say new lead, right?
Yeah.
And what do we need for the lead? What's in the lead? what do we need inside? We're gonna write a couple of bullet points here. So let's see what is the best we can get here. I would say uh, list maybe. Ah, found it. Let's take this. Okay. So
Yeah.
new lead, we need contact name, right?
Yeah.
We
Contact name.
need we need company, right? And maybe uh, we need email ID of the contact. Three
Yeah.
items. Okay. Obviously, description, etc., will come, and we
Mm-hmm.
will write down that stuff. Okay. Now, lead will come. Okay. The question is, um, willing to accept our quote,
Mm.
right? And what else involved in it, in the lead? So new person come, what
Yeah.
else you think? So you need to start thinking. This is your business. You are an event management company. You are getting new contacts.
Yeah.
Okay. So what do we do? Why they are coming to me? Why the new contacts? So this is where our me and you, when we're working, our thinking
Yeah.
process about the event management. So yeah, this is one thing. This is a database. I kept this. I'm keeping this on the side. We
Yeah.
can bring that. But new lead. Number one, where is this lead come from?
Mm.
Right? Now let's write a note here. This lead come from either web,
Yeah. Web.
phone,
Social media.
email,
Yeah.
and yeah, that's a very good one. And
Social media.
and social.
Yeah.
Okay. So they come from three different places to my business.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now I have integrated with Salesforce and I've got this option. Number one, I've done. Now, what to do with this lead? How many things I usually do with the lead? It's a new
Yeah.
content. So remember, I told you about the statuses in Salesforce.
Yeah.
Now, let's not talk about the status. Stay still as a layman, like where we
Mm.
don't know any tool right now. So I need to know, is this,
Will accept the code.
yeah, that's
Mm.
one. What else we have? So if I say new, maybe,
You lit. You. Okay.
or existing,
Mm-hmm.
right? Or maybe we can have multiple options here. New, right?
Yeah.
Or there are some particular, am I logged into Salesforce? Let's log into Salesforce because we're going to work on it parallel, both items. So log in, come on. Technology. Let's go to the leads, straightforward. So we logged into the Salesforce. Let's go to the sales console.
Yeah.
And let's go to the leads directly. We already opened the lead. So let's open this lead. This is all test data. So now what we have, what are the statuses we have? Number one, we need status, lead. Am I going blind?
Can't see either. Wait, where's the lead?
No, I can see the lead, but type is here. Fine. Let's check the type. So we have, it's a prospect, it's a direct client. Fine. I
Yeah.
don't know that. I need stay. It's an active lead. Yes. Upsell. No. Priority is fine. It's okay because they are just leads. Ownership, private, public, subsidiary. Fine. Rating is A, B, C, hot, warm. Yeah, that's important.
Yep.
And low priority, lead, active. So let's go back, create a new lead. Company name, lead source. Yes, that's web, telephone, whatever. We need that. Ah, there we go. Lead status. Open, working, closed, and not
Not
converted. We
converted.
have not contacted,
Yep.
contacted, converted, not converted. So this is what I was looking for, the lead status, right?
Status. Yep.
So so this is my business first. So rather than saying new, or we can say contacted. Look, I'm putting the rough ideas only at the moment,
Yep.
basically, because this is how we're going to prepare our document, right? Is it converted, or and what was the last one? Converted, or okay,
Not
not
converted. Not.
contacted, contacted,
Yep.
converted, and not converted. Okay, let's just keep three for now, because
Yep.
we know we're gonna make changes, because this is just our start. Don't need to
Yep.
worry about many things. So right now, that's something status. I'm only putting everything in place, how many things we need, right?
Mm-hmm.
Think about this particular information still sitting at leads, and I can, as a form, if I look at this form, I
Yep.
can gather so much information about the client initially when they call
Yep.
in, or we get an email, or we get a social. But I don't want to put immediate pressure on the person who's writing this information on the
Yep.
sales. Let's keep it short. Let's put a couple of informations, few
Yep.
few fields, update the data, get the leads ready.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Now,
so basically, come to you saying that we need to gather like all the information first before proceeding.
before proceeding.
Yeah.
So now, follow-ups.
Yeah.
I'm going to write everything here. Have we done? I've got the lead, either it's new or contacted or converted.
Yeah.
So let's say if they are new, they are just sitting there. For how many days I haven't followed up this guy? So if it's an
Mm.
Excel sheet, obviously it's very hard for me to monitor. Are you
Yeah.
with me?
Yeah.
Right? But if there is a automation on Salesforce, like emails or something,
Yeah.
can I business said, can I follow up immediately?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
can I follow up every 2 days? Can I follow up every
Mm.
5 days?
Yeah.
Can I send nice email templates? Now, follow up, what do I need? I need emails as well,
Mm.
email alerts, correct?
Yeah.
So
Correct.
now that require email alerts. This is, I am actually designing a very high level of my business requirement, where we don't know what is the business requirement actually.
Mm.
I haven't spoken to the sales manager yet.
Yeah.
I'm only talking to the person who's going to, like, for example, yourself. You sit in IT and they gave you responsibility.
Yeah.
Hey guys, hey Carl, can you look into it? How we can do it? So Carl is only writing what he can see visually. He hasn't spoken to the account management
Yeah.
team. He hasn't spoken to the sales team yet, because every sales team, whenever they write even requirements on like data on Excel sheet,
Yeah.
behind the scene there is always a business process. So that's where we need to get to. What is your business process when you lead comes in? How do you follow up? Oh, I use Google Mail, or I
Yeah.
use Outlook. One of things,
Mm.
right? I call. Okay, you call. Where do you keep the track of all the calls? Do you keep somewhere? Oh no, we don't. Oh, you know what? Okay, I think we need that as well. We need to track. So let's put this
Yeah.
way. I need to track all my activities. So I put it here,
Mm.
like who's done what. Okay. And then once you've done the activities, you can actually assign the tasks to each other, right? So
Yeah.
once I perform, yes, I do need to assign a task, right? Now I created a new lead. Who is the owner of lead? Do we need different area manager? Do we have a local manager? Or we a
Mm.
small company? Who's looking after this? I need owner of the lead, the person name. Look, so think about it. I only started with this. The new
Yeah.
lead is coming, or new contact is coming. Think about it. I know it's a new lead. I know I need an owner. I
Owner.
know I need a status. I
Yep.
know I need email alerts. I need follow up. I need activities. I
Activity
need.
and task. Yeah.
Okay. So now, and this is how we start with our problem statement with the business. Oh, I have a business. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Now,
Mm.
that's actually, I'm still on bringing the leads. I still haven't touched how many suppliers I have, how
Mm.
many third party vendors I have. I still don't know, are they B2B clients? I still don't know B2C. I am
Yeah.
only focusing on how I am getting the leads. This is a
Yeah.
very small bit I'm looking at it right now. I haven't jumped
Okay.
on the big business yet. Okay. So is it clear up to here?
Yeah. After here is clear.
Yeah. Right. That's okay. And now I don't need this right now because we're not making things complicated. We are learning at the moment. Okay. And that's why I'm keeping all the same boxes everywhere. Right. Next step. So let's say email alerts done, activity is done. I know we need to track I know I need to follow up, and we can assign the follow ups by assigning the task to someone. Okay. Next bit, what do I need? So let's say we contacted and client is ready to accept me,
Mm-hmm.
right? But before they accept me, we need to send quotes, right?
Yep.
Quote sent. Now, after that, we need quote accept. We need to record that information.
Yep. Code accept.
Yeah, quote accepted. PTED. Quote accepted.
Yep.
Right? And once the quote is accepted, and then that will become a project
Yep.
as a company. So I can call it event project. Okay. And in this, we also have some highlights like we can say location.
Mm.
Location information, obviously, we get this information under the new lead,
Yeah.
but quotation also knows where the location of the project is, where we going to organize all the link, all the event related information.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we accepted quote with location, that we know the price, and now this one new contacted and converted, this will become a converted lead.
Yeah.
Okay, and my project is stayed in Salesforce, and you know what, the good thing is I want to, and my suddenly VP said, so if I'm talking to someone
Yeah.
in a business, they say what how we can get a report that how many leads I have received this month.
Mm.
Now I need to record that information. Okay, let's write the requirement here. So let's create a big box here. How many in a month, right? Second requirement. How many leads for each person, right?
Yeah.
Now, next report. How many leads we have converted? Next, uh, each sales exec has sales target. You getting my
Mm-hmm.
point?
Yeah.
So think about, you are creating all the reports. Now, how are you creating these reports? What's the magic behind this? You're creating these reports because you're entering the data,
Mm.
right? Now,
Yeah.
obviously, your business still don't know that I'm going to use Salesforce or any other CRM.
Yeah.
We are only writing how many things you need, right? I also need to know how long it will take to contact, how much time a salesperson spent on a single lead. I want a report.
Mm.
Reports on time to be contacted. How quickly I can contact, right? Are
Yeah.
we keeping, are we getting the leads from the system and no one contacted for 5 days?
Yeah.
Why? how many are orphan leads without owner, basically, right? Because there is a queue management. Lead is coming, go to the queue. But has anybody assigned? No. It's
Yeah.
there for 5 days, but no one assigned. Now the
Yeah.
manager, they want to see what the hell has happened. Why we haven't checked it?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is still high level requirement, right? So I have how many leads? Oh, yeah. How many
Yeah.
leads in a month? How many leads for each
For each
person?
person.
How
Yeah.
many leads we have converted? You can have a month, week,
Week.
and quarter and year, right?
Okay.
Because this is how we can, because once we know this number, so when we send a quote, each
Yeah.
quote has a price. You getting my point?
Yeah.
Now, that price will tell me the revenue. Yeah,
Yeah.
revenue for each month, how much we make,
Mm-hmm.
right? How much are we waiting for, which means client is still uh, haven't paid the amount, right?
Yeah.
And how much, so some companies have a process like, okay, we want to take 50% in advance,
Mm.
and prior to the, maybe 2 days prior to the event, you have
Yeah.
to pay the full amount. You getting my point?
Yeah.
So we need reports for that as well, that what
Mm.
my forecasting. So what is the forecasting on events, and I would say um, cash cash forecasting, correct?
Yeah.
And and then obviously we need profit reports.
Mm-hmm.
So that many things, that's the business requirement. Think about it. I have written all as this here. You can either dump this data on your use case that
Yeah.
you are creating simply, right? And what I'm going to do is here, I just simply write it here,
Yeah.
right? I need that many. So there are two different ways to write, always two different ways for everything. Some people like writing this, okay? And some people write creating flows based on the business. Some people just put Excel sheet. I
Mm.
need, like, this is a plain way. I need new lead management, right? I want lead like monthly reports, right? I want revenue report. So people do like in a different ways
Yeah.
each requirements, right? So now
Mm.
I can write here even a requirements. The number one, the category. Number two, description. DESCRIPTI, descriptions,
Yeah.
right? And then we have a let's remove this. So this one will be the ID. Look at my category spelling. CA uh, category. Still wrong. Category. Right, there we go. Okay, that's correct. Okay, category, or in a world of project management, we call it epic or feature. And
Okay.
we have three levels basically. Look,
Mm-hmm.
let me give you at least two levels. We can call it epic,
Mm-hmm.
right? Slash feature. And here, user story. Okay. So
Yeah.
based on this, we write the user story. What is this topic high level for, and how many user stories we need under this? So for example, I have a lead management.
Yeah.
How many user stories on this? Okay. Then I have a projects, event projects. Then again, how many user stories for this?
Mm.
Okay. But obviously to get to this level, I need the raw material, which is this. And this is what I am writing, a raw material. So I'm writing from the raw material. I will create a business use case. Ah,
Yeah.
I am a company. That will be a company background, event management. We have following areas in the business. We have sales, we have operations, we have
Yeah.
finance, we have contractors, we have suppliers, we have electrical contractors, blah, blah, blah. We have list of items that I will write every single item here in this. Okay. Now,
Mhm.
before I move forward, let's go back to our trailhead, get
Yep.
started with the process mapping. Let's have a look what we did and how Salesforce is explaining as a structured way of the process mapping. Okay. So number one, what is process mapping? It creates a visual representation of business process and includes any activity that defines what a business does. And that's exactly I was telling you,
Yeah.
right? And business doesn't mean only business. Business has departments. Okay. So now let me make this screen bigger a little bit so that we can clearly see
Yep.
what exactly happening behind the scene. So think about we have incoming lead,
Yep.
right? Number one, it's coming from anywhere, but X, let's take X as a Twitter.
Okay. Access to Twitter. Okay. Formerly known.
Exactly. Yeah. And yeah, Elon Musk is sending all the leads to us. So, so create lead, right?
Yep.
So who's doing it? Marketing admin or sales
And
cloud?
Sales Cloud.
In
Okay.
sales cloud. Okay. And
Yep.
now then new lead and privacy record. So duplicate or anything we can verify, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then consolidate the lead, qualify and maintain lead.
Maintain lead.
So this is where the qualification comes. How many people they are just submitting the data but not telling us, or then you can get refusals at the same time,
Yep.
right? Because they're not available, something happened, not interested, they didn't like the service. They do like the service, but the budget is too high, and any reason.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then obviously that's why we said no opportunity, no project, right? Depending on the situation.
Yep.
Then obviously assign the lead, which means assign the lead to a owner.
Owner.
Always need, right? And then once lead is convert, that means we have a legit data sits under my account and
Count.
content. So
Yep.
so this is I'm just explaining, this is not a solution, we are generally talking about
Yep.
how the process mind of process works for us, right? How
Yep.
many things involves, because think about if I verbally telling you, oh, this is a new lead come, this is qualification, this is you're gonna say okay, after 10 minutes you forget everything.
Yeah.
And that's the human nature, nothing wrong with it. But when you provide something visually, which I can see here, people understand better, people will take uh, time and listen to you because you're following through what's going to happen. It includes any activity that defines what a business does, who's responsible for what, how standard. You can even
Mm.
create multiple departments. So like earlier I said, we have number of departments involved.
Yeah.
So now as a business, what I will do, let's create 4 or 5 boxes here. And I'm going to say how many departments we're going to involve in this. So number one, we have sales. Okay.
Yep.
Number two, we have
Ma-
operation
Yep.
to manage in and out everything on this. Then we
Yep.
have finance,
Finance.
right? And operations can look after contractors and daily activities.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we have sales and
Account.
counting execs. And okay, do we have a, oh, sorry, do we have fourth department yet? I don't remember it. Can we?
Marketing.
Oh,
Wait.
yeah. Yeah, let's put marketing.
Marketing.
Okay. Marketing can sit in Salesforce, but I'm just thinking operations. Maybe let's put support.
Okay.
Yeah, let's put support. We can change it later. Obviously, this
Mm-hmm.
is our first day of starting some kind of use case for now. Okay, we can
Okay.
change that later. Right. Now, coming back to here, we are improving our own process. Right. The main purpose of business mapping is to show the relationships between the steps and the inputs of the business to establish a clear, consistent, concise results. It takes a specific objects and compares that objective to the organization overall objectives to make sure they process and aligned with the company
The
value
companies. Yeah.
capabilities. Okay, so that's why we always need visual presentation for everything. Okay, so when you map a process diagram in a way that can understood anyone in the unit, the scope of business process mapping end-to-end activity. So now I will then convert this into for each department overall. So I have a department who
Yeah.
deals with all the sales. I have a department who deals with all the projects. So let's say I'm going to show you really clever thing. So now I'm going to use this line, make it straight
Yeah.
here and like this. Now from the line, all the left hand side is sales is managing it. But as soon as I accepted the code location and it become a project, the owner will change
Mm.
because it might be a different place where I'm putting all the data. I'm not giving the
Mm.
solution here, right?
Yeah.
And this is my lead management is on the left hand side. On the right hand side, it's a project started, event project started. Then I will move to the new project. So now who's doing the project? Number one, again, I need a owner
Okay.
because it's a different department now,
Yeah.
right? So this is where my operation will sit.
Operation.
Operation will sit and they will monitor how many events we have after 30 days, how many events we have after 15 days,
Mm-hmm.
what is the next event after 2 days. I need to see, I need to look for the payments. Have we received all the payments?
Yeah.
And this is where support guys comes under operations as well. And they communicate with the client, guys, I haven't received your payments. We need to pay the contractors. So
Mm-hmm.
give me the money so I can arrange everything. And this is where all of your then checklist will come. Have I done contractor check? Have we done all the equipment check? Do we know the location is confirmed? Is the event still happening? So
Yeah.
basically, we're following a checklist of everything, and this is where you write your requirements, the checklist about this. Okay, yes, I've
Yeah.
got all of this stuff. And how are you going to create in the CRM? Can be any CRM. But if you clear about your business goals, your use
Yeah.
case, then you will know, okay, let's use HubSpot. Oh no, let's use Salesforce. Oh no, let's use Zoho. Oh no, let's use Dynamics. So people can contemplate whatever is easy, use that way. I will always say use Salesforce. But yeah, so yeah, but it all depends. But now, question to you. What do you think about this now? Does it make sense what we have done in like few sessions in past? Do you understand what is this now?
Yes, Cabs. I think it's very good for me to learn this kind of stuff because it's just like from session one, I was completely lost as a beginner into the ecosystem, and now you're showing me this one. It's
Yeah,
just helping me to, oh, that's what Camps was talking about last time. Oh, this where it will go, and this like the procedure, the flow
yeah,
of everything. So I think it makes sense, and I'm happy because prior to our this session, I was lost. I'll be honest, but now it's just like making sense. I think it's like the way session by session is
yeah.
helping me to navigate every.
Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah. I'm still here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, it's helping me to navigate. Small steps, but you're not trying to dump everything into my head,
yeah,
but it's just like small step, like what I said.
yeah. Exactly. Even
Yeah,
I know all this thing what we created. It's
yeah,
actually in a way it's completely wrong. Honestly,
mm, yeah,
if you ask me, are we doing the right thing? No.
yeah,
What we're doing is we are dumping the data or we're
yeah,
doing some kind of brainstorming
yeah,
so that we can get somewhere to a correct use case,
yeah.
right? Because nowadays if I have, okay, today's picture, if I go back 2 years, right?
Yeah.
Writing a use case is like a mission. If you even know the stuff, it's a mission. But nowadays, if you have good drafts, if you have good lines and all that, basically, but nowadays you have Gemini, you have ChatGPT,
Yeah.
you have multiple, these AI tools which can help you to create. But
Yeah.
again, you need to know in and out before you get to a
Yeah.
ChatGPT.
Yeah.
Sorry, or if you want to use Gemini, you
Yeah.
have to get somewhere, you have to create your prompts, the
Yeah.
correct prompts.
Yeah.
What do I need? Because end of the day, you know the business, not anyone else can help. Even
Yeah.
ChatGPT can't help if you don't know
Yeah.
what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agree.
So definitely we will get the help from ChatGPT. It has
Yeah.
to be, because that's the future. If you don't do it now, you will be really behind, basically, because other
Yeah.
people are going to do it, and they're going to be writing 5 use cases in 10 days, and you will be on your first use case spending
For
your
six
whole
months. For 6 months.
exactly.
Yeah.
Because it's not anymore, it's a hide and seek. Oh, you did it very quickly. No, I used ChatGPT, man. I
Yeah.
know, but you need to know your skills. It's not like that. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's why Salesforce is spending a lot of hours, a lot of money on this kind of structure where people can learn, right?
Yeah.
So yes, it's very helpful. Now let's see, speak the process language. So now I'm gonna open both of these guides now.
Mm-hmm.
So I love this. Now, okay, this is what I was saying. Drilling down. That is the word, right? So whenever we go for interviews, they always look for you. Are you using the right words?
Yeah.
Drilling down the requirements. Oh, have I missed it? No, actually, I'm looking in depth. Now think about it. I can use both words, drilling down
Yeah.
or looking in depth, whatever. But Salesforce is talking as a project manager. Project management wordings as well. The letters, the words, the characters they're using is so
Yeah.
good. So now, 5 principles of UPN here saying no more than 8 to 10 activities box on screen, which is
Mm-hmm.
correct. Drill down from the activity box to the lower level to describe the detail, correct. Attach supporting information to an activity box. View and edit control by accessing rights, version control, and history of. So each document has a version control, which means version control. I can give you a tip. For
Yeah.
example, let's say I've written this document today, right?
Mm-hmm.
And after 30 days, we revise something. Now that will become a version 2. You getting my point?
Yeah.
So we write a content, create some kind of indexing at the front, basically. Who wrote the document, right? Who signed off the document? I will show you, because this is what when we start writing use case, I'm gonna show you some samples, basically.
Yeah.
Magically, we're gonna that's so today in all session we are actually grabbing the whole, I would say, brainstorming, plus we are gathering requirements,
Yeah.
dumping everything.
Yeah.
From the dump, we're gonna create something magical which we
Yeah.
can use. Okay, getting my point?
Yep.
Yep. And this business guide is same way. These are our tips. Common approach, creating process map, identify that. So again, I'm not spending the whole time on the reading stuff, right?
Yeah.
And definitely you can read by yourself, but that's why I'm focusing on um the main principles. So
Mm-hmm.
let's see. Capability model, discrete manufacturing blueprint. Look,
Mm-hmm.
so blueprint. So that is very helpful. Try to understand the blue column, blue headlines only.
Yeah.
Read, think about it. I'll give you 30 seconds. Oh, it's quite on a video call.
Yep.
Yeah.
So this is, yeah.
think about we need to fit this process in our event management.
Market to lead, yep. Lead to
Yeah.
prospect, yep. Prospect to contract, yep.
So my
Contract to
prospect,
order,
yeah. So second one is a very good example.
yep,
Lead to prospect means I converted my lead to become event management project. I sold it.
yep,
So that's my prospect, right? Then converted contract, send the contract and quotation.
yep.
Right? Once the quotation done, place the order. I'm done,
Mm,
right? And then obviously we'll start the service and delivery and all delivery in the sense execute the service, wait for the date and
yep,
execute the service, right? So that my event project finish. And every month I will get new different events, different places. And some companies have repeated events in a same location.
yep.
They might have some kind of subscription for 2 years. Oh my
Mm,
guys, I have in Excel Tower in London. We have 5 events every year. I
yep.
will give you guys contract. These are the dates always. If you guys coming into these dates, contract is yours. Give me the price for 2 years.
Oh wow.
Right?
2 year
So
subscription for,
it's
yep,
some kind of subscription or
yep.
they doing and they carry on. So we need to accommodate all that kind. That's what the B2B business. But we started with the brainstorming and that's exactly we're doing. So based on this information only, so only on lead to prospect, because this is important for us, it has lead generation, qualification,
Qualification.
distributor, sorry, distribute, nurture, opportunity
Opportunity
management.
management.
And opportunity management, it can be my event project because yeah, so that's become opportunity. Once my opportunity finish, I'm done.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then do I need to place a order from opportunity? Yes, you can, because opportunity may be, setting up the price. Then we need to create separate orders based on that. because
Mm-hmm.
because that's not chunk, that's small project, but each business has a different situation. We will decide when we work on it. Right, account
Yep.
planning, channel management, and then sales. So 4 items, but obviously we working on very small project. Hopefully we can finish with 1 or 2 boxes here.
Yeah.
Okay, now look, so again, you just need to understand core process, sub process, the definitions of this, because
Mm,
you will use when you get to the big customers start working, they do use this process a lot. But yeah, you just need to know the definitions. What is where the core process is,
yeah.
what process, because every single process, I can say operations process, but now under the operations, you have support operations, you have simple account operations, you have product operations, you have contractor type operations. There are multiple things. These are my
Yeah.
sub. So one process under different multiple process. So
Oh wow.
right. So obviously we need to look for those things. But then again, these are all detailed information which we are, yeah. So look, timelines, project product flow. So that's all we work on. Then right when we creating the flows, we have to
Mm-hmm.
careful. So I would suggest you to must read this particular
Yeah. Yeah.
this you know s- all 3 lessons on this. I know it's a lot of homework for you. At the same
Yeah.
time, this is where we need to go with our question answer. So looks like
Okay.
I don't think we are able to do our question answers today,
No
but
worries, Sam.
I've received a. I think we need to book a session for question answer. We do the live recording, but I will touch
Yeah.
base. I'll
No
touch
worries,
base
Cam.
on it so that we can do it
Yeah.
definitely. So close this, and coming back to this. So again, can I train you without these trailhead modules? That's a question. Now, my
Mm.
answer is yes. But why I am still using trailhead?
Yeah.
The reason is it gives me structure, it gives you structure. So at
Yeah.
least you can listen to me and you can go back and read,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. That's sorry, Cam. That's what I did last from our last session.
Hmm.
After our session, I went through the trailhead straight away when you send me the link, because it's just like I just want to, I'm just reading it again and again until I understand the concept, the structure, of what we're trying to achieve here.
It's good, brilliant.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll get a lot of information, and definitely, I'm just gonna double check in a different screen.
Yeah.
Quickly gonna check your questions. So let's see if I can bring that to the front of my screen. Give me 2 minutes. Okay, so not that one. Get back. Oh, it's in PDF. Yeah.
Yes, okay.
Okay. Let's see. Ah, right. Okay, let's bring it up. There we go. Can you see my screen properly?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So what we have. So I understand the lead process can help organize things. How it makes the sales and customer relationships smoother for. Aha. Nice. I think you are able to answer this, but we will go through properly.
No, not I. Just like, yeah.
I think today now you understand.
I do understand now. That's why. That's why. That's why I'm smiling. I was just like, oh, there you go. It's the
Maybe.
first topic you mentioned this in this session.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
when setting up process like this, are there any simple mistakes beginner? Yes. Watch out for. Okay, good. How do we decide what information is essential to collect about the leads, like event details, without making the form too complicated? How do we decide? Yep, we I will go through with you. You know what? All of these questions, it's a very valid questions, and we're gonna in the next session,
Yeah.
your this question will be done.
Yeah.
This one
No worries, Cal.
and campaign. Yeah, that will be done as well. Lead turns into customer. Yeah, we just done it today.
You tackled
Example
them.
for this one,
In my brain, I was like, aha.
which means, look, this is what we need. We need a two-way of communication to
Yeah.
handle these things. So this is
Yeah.
well done. I think
Thank
it.
you.
Yeah,
I
well
tried,
done.
counts. I tried because I want to be more engaging. For example, my personality is very like shy person. I just want to, like, be more engaging, because I think it's
No,
part of our job, my job one day.
well done, I would say. You know what? Well done. You did very well. Thank you.
Oh,
And
thank you, counts.
so what I will do,
Yeah.
obviously, look, things I started initially with you.
Yeah.
Now, look, you also know how to use draw.io,
Yeah.
right? There are meanings. We can run a separate lesson on only where we cover maybe half an hour or 15,
Yeah.
20 minutes on these things. Like,
Yeah.
what's the purpose of this rectangle? Then we
Yeah.
have rounded rectangle. Then we have
Yeah.
square, circle, ellipse, process
Yeah.
related. We've got, every single thing. This has a meaning.
Yeah.
Okay. Definitely you should know.
Yeah.
But that's not for this use case. But
Yeah.
this is actually a complete business
Yeah.
analyst training.
Yeah.
They normally provide this stuff, which you
Yeah.
can
Yeah.
I'll send you link maybe.
Yeah.
But if you want to go through, we'll spend a separate time on this. Okay,
Yeah.
we can
And
easily do it.
yeah, I think it also will be helpful comes if I gonna go through those symbols, and then I'm just
Yes.
gonna like
Yeah.
some questions again, so I can follow more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an interactive session, man. Look, and now I'm coming back here.
Yeah.
So when we talk about sales, then also
Yeah.
obviously we're going to talk about operations. Okay. And then we're going to talk about finance. Okay. Now, what, why do I need Excel sheet if I'm creating everything here?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what will happen? Business doesn't know any online tool. They don't
Yeah.
know, right? They don't know the online forms has fields. They
Yeah.
just know there are text boxes, right? But field is a technical world, right? So they don't know. So now
Yeah.
what will happen when they tell you, I want, I want to track everything, okay? Then you will say, you will ask them, like, what
Yeah.
exactly you want to track it, okay? So they will say, number one, I want name, right?
Mm.
And I want email, I want phone number, I want status, I want
Yeah.
owner. They will only give you 4 5 items. Okay. Now, because you are a admin or you are a BA or you
Yeah.
are a Salesforce expert,
Yeah.
you normally go back here because you know what is this. You have done the
Ah.
admin course.
Yeah.
And what you will do, you create a developer org quickly
Yeah.
and you check, what do I have to capture the leads? Oh, this. And what you do, you write all this stuff here and play
Yeah.
back to business. Guys, I can do this. I can do that. I can do this. Do you want this? I can have this.
Yeah.
Business will say, oh, yes, I do need all of that information.
Yeah.
And we need this information at the front page
Yeah.
where, for example, let's say, let's write something, maybe Argos contact. I'm randomly. I don't know
Yeah.
Argos. It's just a company for me. I'm randomly going into Argos. Contact us, right? I don't even know if this is the right place to check Argos.
Yeah.
Write to us or call us. I'm just looking somewhere where I can show you the lead. I know. Uh, LinkedIn Live. Going to give you a very good tip. LinkedIn
Yeah.
Live. LinkedIn Live. There is a ultimate guide. No, LinkedIn Live Restream. There we go. Found it. So this is for LinkedIn Live.
Yeah. Gonna write it.
Even the Stream Yard. I think I like that one. Come on, go
Mm.
back. Go back. Yes. Uh-oh. One step back. Ah, here we go. I'm sure people on YouTube, they're gonna learn. They're gonna love this. So So just for the YouTube, whoever is going to watch our video, guys, this is our random video basically where we're talking about how things working. So give us feedback, get in touch with Carl and myself if you need any.
No, get in touch with cows because I don't know what I'm gonna tell you guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you will be redirected to me after that. Okay,
Yeah.
let's see.
I'll pass them to
So
you.
like tip
Yeah.
for you. So
Yeah.
for example, contact customer support.
Yeah.
Okay. So if I go to submit a request,
Yeah.
this is going to submit somewhere. They said
Hmm.
either account or login, billing payment. If I click billing payment,
Yeah.
this is the form, right? So
Hmm.
this is the form if you need help. And you know what? This form directly can go to either Salesforce or any CRM
Mm.
because they merged with Salesforce or any other CRM.
Yeah.
So data mapping is actually, under the process, each field is actually mapped with Salesforce. Even these values are as
Hmm.
well, right? So when you're submitting your, so look, I'm not even logged into the system. It's publicly available. It's free, right? I submit my request. It generates a lead for me,
Yeah.
which means new contact, new lead comes to the business via online form. So now
Yeah.
as a business, I want to track how many leads I have received online from the
Yeah.
system external website. You get it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So here we go. So this is all about our today's discussion points,
Yeah.
and let's so yeah. But in the next session, what we're going to do, use this brainstorming. We're going to
Yeah.
create some attractive problem statement plus what how our use case is going to look like. And we
Mm.
will use ChatGPT, we will use Gemini, both tools to make a attractive use case for us so that we can create a demo org in
Yeah.
Salesforce.
Okay. ChatGPT. The use case. Yeah.
Yeah, so that will be that will be our next session from
Mhm.
this, and we can enter some prompts for ChatGPT to help us to
Yeah.
create something which can help us. And obviously, this will help all the students, beginners, for their interviews, and for the
Yeah.
purpose of the demo.
Yeah.
And but obviously, basic needs to know. If they don't know the basics, no point.
Mm.
Yeah. So, yeah. Thank you so much,
Thank you,
Carl.
Khan.
And it's great talking, definitely. And we will get in touch, and
Yeah.
we'll see what we can do next.
Thank you.